Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. And you can tell by the title, we're talking about Project Star, and it's going to be getting a huge revamp update. It's going to be coming back to life. So if we check over here at this Discord message, we can see this message right here. It says, "Hello Project Star members, today is a big day for all of us. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to all the community who has stayed around the Discord despite the chats being closed and the game getting no updates. Thank you as well as to the 21 Nitro abusers who supported this disabled server, and thank you those who still decide to play the game. Thank you to the YouTubers who made videos on our game, negative or positive. You have helped us get to where we are. Secondly, the game is being worked on again. Excellent. The team has about 5 new people who are very talented and inspired. I do not want to act like an average indie game developer and just name it a sequel and call it a day, but it would be untrue to say that we have not reworked many of the major features in the game, including UI, the map, combat, and some others that the community disliked." He said, if you take a look here at Sneaks, you can see a really bad meme we made about fixing the bike, combat changes, as well as some other stuff. Again, thank you all. There'll be more information. Stay tuned. So super excited about this. Let's take a look at the Sneaks real quick. It was just like some memey stuff. I did take a look at this stuff. It wasn't nothing crazy, but you can see like they had like this little memey version of fixing the bike. You guys remember the bike? The bike was awful. You know, the bike. Come on now, you guys know the bike was awful. That joy did not miss him. I don't know if this was just like a meme. They said a meme video, but we see they're working on some new stuff right here. I have no clue what this is. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Maybe some Death 13 stuff. Maybe I have no clue. And then you guys see right here. This is freaking Tower Gray gave it a little skill or whatever like that. So yeah, they haven't shown much, but the game is getting worked on again, which is very exciting to me because Project Star and AU2 are my favorite 2 JoJo games on Roblox. You know, so I really enjoy this game. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about the things that I personally thought the game lacked in. Or like some areas the game had and I thought they just weren't polished and weren't good. They just were lacking, and then some future things I would like to see in this game. So yeah, without further ado, let's go and hop into it.
Hey wait, I'ma disengage. Jujutsu sorcerer, you gon' see this magician play. Now watch me switch, I flip the script, unleash that inner rage. And if I ever let Sukuna out, you witness pain. Yeah, I'm a dirty fighter, they don't want me to rise up. You tell Sukuna, I be Kuna, we don't wanna fight us. I make it special with level 3 when I go retire. Just like I'm Jogo, why don't we let me loose the fire? Okay, let's switch. Hey.
Alright man, back in this game, man. It's been a while, man. I made a ton of videos on Project Star, countless videos. I had really enjoyed this game. So we're gonna just hop into. Alright, almost leaked my private server code. You know what I'm saying? I had to, hey, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But anyway, like I said, I've made a ton of videos on this game, countless videos for the time that it was out. But yeah, we're gonna get into this, the things that I personally think need. Ooh, good times. Like I said, there's a lot of things I like. So me talking about the things that I don't like. This is just me. That's not me trying to back on the game. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just let's make the game better. Started off with this bike. Everybody hated this stupid bike. It was a good idea. But man, this bike was just so buggy. The controls to turning it, oh my gosh, man. But hey, it made collecting stuff so much easier. Let me get out of the joint. But yeah, let's talk about number 1. Combat has to get a huge update. That was my major issue. I talked about 10 when he was working. I don't know if 10 still up in the game or not. But that was one thing I talked about a lot, was that the combat needs work. It needs work. It's not where it should be at. And it's not that the combat was awful, but it just had like a lot of inconsistencies with like hit stuns and hit detection. It didn't feel very fluid. And I had talked to Cam about that like while we was playing, and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna get to it. But unfortunately, when the game had released before, he had a really chance to really polish the combat. And I was hoping that over time that the combat would get better. But unfortunately, it just, you know what I'm saying, the game didn't last long. Alright, let me put some random stuff in. But yeah, unfortunately, the game just didn't get to where I was hoping it would be at. And it was very apparent. You know, nobody really wanted the PvP. And I don't think the PvP has to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be like anything crazy. I don't think AUT combat is crazy, but it's a lot, like AUT combat's a lot of fun. I think YBA has probably, out of all the JoJo games, I would probably say YBA has like but YBA combat isn't balanced, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna act like here and sit like YBA doesn't have his own problems, but I think when it comes to like out of like combat and mechanics to the combat, I would say YBA is probably up there. Out of the JoJo games, it's probably up to the most. But this game, from the barrages to the hits to knowing you're on cooldown to some skills not hit, like it had its issues. You know what I'm saying? It had its issues. So #1, give us a combat. You know, the combat update. You know what I'm saying? So that has to be #1. Let me get understand. I don't want more in my little inventory. Now I don't know if they're going to end up resetting stats or anything. I will hope not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I would love to keep my D13, you know what I'm saying, my supersonic Horus, the whatever else I had, you know what I'm saying. I like to keep all this stuff, you feel me? But I don't know if they're gonna reset anything or keep stuff, you know what I'm saying. I would definitely understand if they tell you they you know, got rid of it. I would definitely understand. Let me get my Wammu back, man. I gotta get my Wammu. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to grind for Wammu again. I don't want to grind for Wammu again. I don't want to grind for, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to do that. You feel me? You know, it was like insanely hard to get. But I definitely wouldn't want to get it all over again. Let me put step 1 in, and then we're gonna fight some bandits. All right, so I don't remember exactly what I was saying, but yeah, to keep it short and simple on that, combat needs a very good update. You know what I'm saying? Definitely needs some love. Now another issue that I had with the game was a really cool concept that I had that I feel like they were just selling on. This is another thing I talked to Cam about, saying like, yo, this needs to happen because right now it feels useless. And those are the dungeons. They have like so many dungeons in this game, right? You know, you go into like story mode, you do like the different dungeons, and like they take your story progression to give you XP, and they have a lot, you know what I'm saying. They even have like expert, you know, like different tiers of them, but there's never a reason to go back and do them. And that's what I was trying to say. Dungeons, especially like the harder version that require you to be up higher level, should have unique rewards. Not that they not only should have rewards in general, but they should have unique rewards that gives you reason to go farm these dungeons and keep going back, and maybe add like quest progression to something like the stands. Like through these dungeons you need like certain drops. Like make these, they built so many different maps, they had like so many different places to go. I guess in these dungeons, like, had a lot. They had like a lot of dungeons already, and there was just there was no reason to ever touch them again. They were just going to become, after you did it like once, maybe twice, maybe really became obsolete. There really became no reason to ever do them again. I'm actually gonna try to find one real quick. Let's go back to the beginning and see if we can find one. I don't actually remember all the locations, but I do remember one was like towards the beginning. But yeah, they became obsolete, and it was just like no good reason to ever do them again. Let's not do that. Let's not waste such a cool feature that you have in a game, something you spent so much time into. Let's not waste it and just chunk it up to being, you know, going forever. So definitely we go back to these dungeons and make them worthwhile. Give them some unique rewards. Give them some whatever else. Maybe some of these dungeons gives exclusive skins. Like you completed, you have a chance to get an exclusive skin for your stand, or whatever the case may be. Just start adding things back to these dungeons for a reason for players to you know, go crazy on it. You know what I'm saying? Come out. You got a lot of content in these, and, you know, explore the content on those. So that was another major gripe that I had. I think it's a dungeon right here. So we're gonna like just go on like normal mode, this dungeon. Like I said, they had a lot of these stuff. I don't remember all the locations. It's been a long time since I played the game. But yeah, let's see if we can TP. We did. Alright, so those are my two major gripes. Was literally the combat and the use of some of the gameplay. And where is my yeah, those are my two major gripes. Now I do have like another slight gripe. Now you guys see already how laggy the combat is right here. It gets mixed up though, you know what I'm saying? Get mixed up, relax, dude. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting hold up. Death 13. Hold on. Oh, Death 13. Hold up. Rossi's voice. Oh, I do remember another thing. I do remember another thing. You did not get strong in this game. That was another thing. That was another major thing in this game. It wasn't just necessarily combat. NPCs got a lot stronger, and you did not get stronger at all. Like, that was another thing like that. I was hitting level 82, and I was not feeling like I was like a demigod. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now I'm fighting. This is like a level 1, like a really low level dungeon. I'm a normal, and I never feel like I was getting powerful. I didn't like that. I didn't like cause I like, you know what I'm saying, in regular JoJo games you don't have to grind, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't say in regular, in most JoJo games you don't have to grind. And so Yeah, like your base power, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's skilled around the same. So I think they were trying to keep that. But the issue was that this game, you do have to grind. You have to grind a lot. You have to do a lot of leveling. You know what I'm saying? And I need to feel powerful. If NPCs are gonna get stronger, I need to get stronger as well. Oh my god, I can't believe I just accidentally. That was another thing. The double tap the dash. Oh my god, man, I just prefer Q dashing, man, or key dash. I can C dash, I can E dash, whatever key. I don't like double tap the dash, man. Especially, I'll take it. Especially when I'm trying to like run around the map, you know what I'm saying, and hit this corner and I'm just trying to run. I did not like his momentum system. That's more of a personal gripe, but I definitely did not like this momentum system in the game, or whatever the case this was. But yeah, another you got to get powerful. You gotta get powerful in this game. That was just another thing I just didn't like. Like, these are super low level stuff. I really, to be like so high level, I should be smacking these boys. You know what I'm saying? I should definitely be smacking these boys. I want a sense of getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it has to be a thing in my opinion. Has to be like top tier. Needs to be a thing. Let's see, switchback, horn drill, little twister. I did love that I got Wamu though. Wamu is one of my favorite characters in JoJo. I was saying Wamu just got the sauce to me, bro. Wamu got the sauce to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're like, man, Wamu? Yes, Wamu. Wamu's one of my favorite characters in the show. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got that sauce. He's my favorite character in part 2 for sure. You know what I'm saying? You got that sauce. You say over cars, man. Over anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna lie. Joseph in part 2, he was tough, man. I ain't like old Joseph, but Joseph in part 2 was super tough. But you guys see that? You got all these cool dungeons, these cool bosses, whatever. Make them worthwhile, man. Make them worthwhile. Make us come back, have to fight them and on expert mode, give rewards. Think about like dungeon quests, like type rewards, man. It would be so cool. It would be so cool. You know what I'm saying? To come back and have to farm the dungeons for rewards and whatever this case may be. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even like daily quests that like maybe tell you to complete this dungeon like 2-3 times or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Just mix it up, give us some like more unique things to do, because it was just like I think it was a really nice addition to the game, and they put a lot of effort into it. All the builds were super excellent, super good. But yeah, combat, feeling like I'm getting stronger, and the dungeon rework reward system. I think that was the major things that has to be changed. I seen it talk about like the map and the UI. I think this game has the best map. I guess people are so used to the other JoJo games and just been a little bitty box, but for me, this has the best map. I'm putting my private server in. All right, so yeah. Now this next thing I want to talk about, this is not necessarily an issue with the game. I do think it is a issue with the game, but I only think time is of the essence. I think it's a time issue and not of more so a real issue with the game. So you guys know we are in part 3. We went through one through part 3, and with that being said, we don't get any of the stands from part 4, part 5, part 6, 7, and etc. So that means a lot of the fan favorite stands we just do not get to see until major updates. Now, in theory, you know what I'm saying, like on paper, that's really cool. You know what I'm saying, like, cause like once we like in part 3, we get a lot of stands. You know what I'm saying? That's not how many games you know doing Death 13. How many games you know doing Tower Grade and all the other stands that I can't remember all the stands they did get. But you're saying that we have like so many stands. You know, horse. We got like a lot of different stands that you don't see in games. You don't see these stands in games. But here we got them all. We got a taste of everything, and we're gonna get a taste of everything. So we're going into part 4. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get Echoes and Red Hot Chili Peppers, and you know what I'm saying, all the stands that just don't get touched in those one episode villains that they had in the show that, you know what I'm saying, that just come and go, that nobody really have any attachment to, but we get to see the stands. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was a fire thing, and it was going to be good if we got updates consistently. But the issue was we didn't get updates consistently, so now you're stuck with just part 3, and everybody's like, man, I want Golden Experience, and I want Crazy Diamonds, and I want King Crimson, and I want D4C, and I want Made in Heaven. You know what I'm saying? We want those things, but it takes time, so it's hard. It's like I think it's a really hard decision. Like, I think in the end, it will pay off. You know, in the end, it will definitely pay off. We're gonna hop inside this dungeon now. It's like one of the more in-game dungeons, but I'm definitely not gonna be able to beat this thing. Was tough. I'm gonna put it on like easy or something like that. But I feel like I don't have an answer for that one. I don't have an answer for that one. But it was an issue. Players wanted certain stands. Players wanted Requiems. We didn't have Requiems. We weren't gonna get Requiems to what, part 5? That's 2 major updates. You know what I'm saying? So I like that concept. I did, but I do think they need some reevaluating and some more realistic sets. Like, how long is it gonna take for players to be able to get the things that they want? You know what I'm saying? That is a major thing. And you guys see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys see, like, you don't really get that strong. Like, imagine like doing this is easy, by the way. You know what I'm saying? This is not even hard. You know what I'm saying? This is not even hard. I think it's like a level 30 dungeon. So this gives you like a more of a scale, like how strong you do not get. You know what I'm saying? You do not get very strong. Doing like 1 damage, 1 tick to these boys. To be, like I said, level 82 and having hundreds of NPCs to go through. You know what I'm saying? Save the super tankiness, you know what I'm saying, for the boss NPCs, for the stronger NPCs, the mini bosses and stuff like that. Definitely don't want to be having a whole out war with all these regular NPCs. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I really think that he cancel my attack. Really, that's just a place that they have to like really decide. Like, in time, it pays off because you get used to these all these stands, but at the same time, it makes the current players, you know what I'm saying, like, I want the stance that I want, you know what I'm saying. They have to wait for how long? So that's just something to be mindful of. I do think that was the issue, but yeah. So it kind of ties into what I want to see in the future. Like, definitely more areas. I cannot wait to get to Moria. I hope they still do Moria. I don't want them to drop the ideal of doing the big zone updates. You know what I'm saying? I really want the big zone updates. Stop canceling my attacks. But at the same time, I do kind of want some stats to come a lot bit faster. Requiems, I don't want to have to wait till part 5 for Requiems. I definitely don't want to wait for that. But man, I want to see Moria. I want them to do I want to do Moria, and then where are they at? In Italy, and then I don't know if I care about the prison update, but I do like the massive. Boy, getting slumped out here, everybody. So what we getting? Shit, we're getting mixed. But yeah, definitely want to see that. I think everything else that I would kind of want to see in the future will tie into everything that I said. More stands, the zones, like Moria. I really want them to go crazy on Moria. Part 4 is still my favorite part. So I really want them to go crazy on that. I want to see the build, because the builds of this game it's freaking amazing. Sleep, please. Really good, really amazing. But want to see that. And then combat. When combat improves, I think it improves the whole game overall, because people will be more prone to the PvP. You know what I'm saying? Like, the PvP is not bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the PvP itself isn't very fun. So I think that overall would just be a huge bonk out boost to the game. Just overall, you know what I'm saying? I think that prove the 3 things I said. I think the game will be. Am I dead? I thought I was dead. Cause like I said, I think it's cool. The game is good. I don't care what anybody says, or at least I like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know necessarily good. I like it, and I just need the combat improvements. You know what I'm saying? Make the combat fun. It don't have, like I said, don't have to be crazy. Just feel a little bit more fluid, a little bit more fun. I mean, a little bit more fun, and get stronger. Please let me get strong. I hate grinding and still being weak. Like, if I'm gonna be weak, don't make me grind. You know what I'm saying? You can't make me grind a bunch just to be slightly less weaker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for Project Stars for getting a huge revamp? Do you not care? You're like, whatever. Let me know that in the comment section. But that's about it for me. I'm gonna catch you boys later. Till you remain. Now, peace.